In this video, we explain how to form the nominative singular of feminine and masculine nouns. But first, a brief introduction to the nominative case and some remarks on gender. The nominative case is used for the subject of a verb, so take the following sentence: the thief calls his brother, where the thief is the subject of the verb calls because he does the calling, and thus his case is nominative. As for gender, usually females are grammatically feminine and males masculine, but non-people, animals, and inanimate objects may be feminine, masculine, or neuter. This is distinctly unlike English, which uses it for all things that aren't people. In Greek, you can't always predict what gender a noun is. For instance, Andrei, manliness, is actually a feminine noun. For the moment, don't worry about gender except when noted as relevant. But when learning vocab, be sure to learn the gender of nouns along with their meaning. As for forming the nominative singular of feminine and masculine nouns, there are in short two ways to do this. Either lengthen the last vowel of the base, so on-air, a masculine noun meaning man, becomes on-air, or add sigma, so loga, a masculine noun meaning statement, becomes logos. In what follows, we explain when you do one or the other. Let's begin with bases that end in alpha, nu, or rho, such as kephala, a feminine noun meaning head, hegemon, a masculine noun meaning leader, thugater, a feminine noun meaning daughter, and for, a masculine noun meaning thief. To form the nominative singular of these bases, simply lengthen the base's last vowel. The notation for this is L0, where L means lengthen and 0 means add nothing. So kephala, lengthen 0, becomes kephale, where alpha lengthens to eta. Thugater, lengthen 0, becomes thugater, where epsilon also lengthens to eta. Hegemon, lengthen 0, becomes hegemon, where omicron lengthens to omega, and 4, lengthen 0, becomes 4, because omega can't get any bigger. For bases ending in anything else, so not in alpha, nu, or rho, simply add sigma. Let's consider anthropa, a feminine or masculine noun meaning person, basileo, a masculine noun meaning king, klope, another masculine noun meaning thief, and pyramid, a feminine noun meaning pyramid. When sigma is added, anthropa becomes anthropos, basileo becomes basileos, where digamma is written upsilon in classical orthography, klope becomes klopes, and pyramid becomes pyramis, because dental stops drop before sigma. And that's it, except it is regularly the case that bases ending in alpha are feminine. However, some bases in alpha describe typically male jobs or professions and are therefore masculine, like poeta, maker, klepta, thief, and pseusta, liar, typically male professions. These bases lengthen and add sigma because, for reasons we'll talk about later, sigma is sometimes associated with masculine nouns. So poeta lengthens sigma becomes poietes, klepta lengthens sigma becomes kleptes, and pseusta lengthens sigma becomes pseustes. And that's it. To recap, bases ending in alpha, nu, or rho form the nominative singular by lengthening the last vowel of the base and adding nothing. Bases ending in all other letters form the nominative singular by adding sigma. And masculine nouns ending in alpha lengthen the last vowel of the base and also add sigma. We will refine this information when we get to the lion rule later, but for now, this is all you need to know to form the nominative singular of feminine and masculine nouns. You should now be able to do three things. First, construct the nominative singular of all noun bases you have encountered so far by adding the correct marker to the base. Secondly, identify nominative singular nouns in Greek sentences. And thirdly, deconstruct these final forms into their constituent parts, namely bases and markers.